Trying to button my shirt up. I got caught. I got caught, y'all. Not prepared. Well, everything is real. And I tell you, I'm not perfect. Definitely not. I got my faults like everybody else. But I want to call I'm tired of watching how people like cartoon characters. Everywhere you look, TV, movies. I didn't grow up with that. I'm not a product of integration. So I'm calling what you say, calling people to their sanity. You lost a woman. She don't see no man. What do men do? They protect, defend, provide. The only man who does that for her is you know who. So don't complain about what the woman doing, man, until you doing your part. When you do your part as men, brothers, she will do her part for the most part. Most of them, the decent ones will. The ones who are not decent, they're not going to ever change. I just had to share these two videos because I'm fed up. I got to get this out for maintaining my own sanity. No more holding stuff in. I'm so thankful that I grew up with teachers who cared about me from my community, who taught me decency, morals, decency, dignity at a very young age. That's what I'm a product of. Yeah, that's the way I feel. Drop the mic. I think I've said it all. You know, everything you see is a video game. You play video games, you watch video games. Don't become a video in a video game. I don't know how we can get back as a people. We've lost so much. I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be a radical change from most of the people. We can't continue like this, not caring what other people are doing that's reflecting you as a people. You know, there was a time when somebody stepped out of line and did something, that was consequences. No, you had to answer to somebody. That would keep you in check. You just couldn't go out here and do anything, do what you felt like doing, and then call that being black. You lost your mind. Black people don't act like that. Well, let's say godly people don't act like that. They don't even call themselves black. Why is that so proud to say, oh, I'm black? I showed you the definition of black. If you haven't watched my videos, go back and watch them. I've got 253 short videos. I'm doing my part to make this change. I think everyone should do their part. This is a good medium. It reaches a lot of people. I'll tell you what we should do. This is what my solution is. First, you got to come out these churches. That's what's keeping people in an alternate mentality, I think. What you call it, alternate consciousness. They're not living in the real world. You might have success in your individual life saying, well, God did this for me and God did that for me. But that's a very selfish way of looking at it. You should be able to say what God has done for us as a people. So if that's not the God you're serving the wrong God. You're serving God has been given to you. Yeah, we got to get back to God, a higher self, the decency of you. That's God. That name God has been used so much it don't mean anything. Dog spelled backwards, right? Children born in these times don't really have a chance if their parents don't teach them right. They grow up hating themselves. They have to hate themselves before they start killing themselves. You hate yourself, you'll kill somebody who look like you. These things was taught to us people. We was taught these things. That's not who we are. We've been made cartoon characters. All my life I've been in organizations, Nation of Islam, under Lewis, never under Lewis, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, so you won't be offended. No, I was under Elijah Muhammad, whom he never talks about. His teacher. Why don't he talk about his teacher? Is he teaching what his teacher taught him to teach? You wouldn't know because you wasn't there. And all the elderly people, they're not allowed. The things people do for money amazes me. Don't you know there's consequences for everything you do in this life and the next? You think this is it? I mean, when you pass, you're just going to go to dust and not answer nothing for what you did here. You have to put you got to answer for what you did, what you do. You got to answer for it. There's always. You watch the movie. I love that movie. John Wick. Always talking about consequences. There's always consequences. He's talking about a law of nature, the kabbalion, cause and effect. That's what he's talking about. That's nothing new. You don't know what I'm talking about? Go to my short videos and watch them, that we can have a good communication. I have to do this for my sanity. I'm doing this for very selfish reasons. Yeah, I want to reach a lot of people. I want to help them to see the light, but I want to keep my head. I want to keep my mind. My videos is on one I watch mostly. I want to hear a sane voice speaking in the wilderness. It makes sense. Of course, I'm not the only one speaking sanity. There's quite a few people. Far and in between, though, you got to really look for them. Most of them have been compromised. They don't want to offend the master, so they watch what they say because they believe we all can get along. Forget that stuff. If you don't keep yourself first and your people first, you making yourself last because everybody does that. Everybody put their people first, but you put yourself last. I'm talking about as a people. You want everybody else. You serve everybody else. You work for everybody else. You make everybody else rich. But then when your own community, you say, I don't want to be around those people. You become an oppressor against your own kind. You wonder why we can't get ahead? You're looking for somebody else to come and help you. You're looking for the man to help you get ahead. We got to do this ourselves, people. We got to do it ourselves. If someone else comes and do it, we're enslaved by them. Our ancestors went through that. We ain't going through that no more. Well, my generation, we just about done. My prayers to see some improvement in us as a people before I have to leave here. So I'm doing my part in bringing that about. Beginning with my own family. Family, where you at? I sacrifice family to do what I'm doing because I have my sense of dignity, my sense of priority. I can't serve no one God. And any man who's married, yeah, you serve more than one God because you got to please your wife no matter what. Well, I'll ramble long enough. I stepped on enough feet. Hopefully. All right. Until next time. Peace and love.